Hey there, my name is Z.W. Buckley. I'm a composer, music producer, and Ableton Certified Trainer, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are talking about taking a song from session view over to arrangement view. I recorded myself doing that with a song that I'm working on, and I've split it up into two parts. You are watching part one right now, which is how to actually take those loops from session view over to arrangement view and using the existing material that you have and how you pace it to actually work out an arrangement. Now in part two, which I've also published simultaneously to this video, I take that arrangement and I use effects and automation to create really awesome transitions between the sections, which is usually the other part of this process that can be pretty darn difficult. That video is linked in the description below. Okay, let's jump in. Now this is actually a further development of a sketch that you all have seen before on this channel. I made a video all about MIDI routing, and this is the same thing from that, just slightly modified. You might remember the instrumental because there wasn't vocals at this point. Let me play a little bit of what's happening here. It's super fun, kind of like, yeah, I don't know, some really like interesting IDM-ish kind of stuff. And this track has stuck with me for a while. So I've got vocals for it now, but I don't really have an arrangement. So that's what I want to lock in today. So I'm not going to record an arrangement into arrangement view. Instead, I'm just going to grab scenes and drag them over. This is my first verse. And I'm going to just go ahead and add a locator to let me know that that's the case. And then I'm going to grab my first chorus here, and I'm going to just run it right onto my first verse. So I'll just call this chorus 1. And then I'm going to grab the second verse. And again, really, I'm just going to run them all back to back. I'm going to want to add some space and variety here, but I kind of want to know, just like with this core material that I have, what, type of time span are we looking at here already right off the bat? So we're starting at measure 17, which is roughly about 25 seconds in, and then we wrap up at about 2:20. So I've got like about 2 minutes of material here already. Now I know for sure that I want an intro, and so I'm just going to copy this control MIDI track to the beginning, and I want to see if just this instrumental feels okay or if it feels too long. And that's all I need. I don't think I need a whole 16 measures of this. So I'm just going to do Command-Shift-Delete to just cut time there. I'm going to try actually doing this groove instead and listen into the verse. Cool. I think that works. Something that I am going to do for now is I'm going to cut this pad. I don't really want it at the beginning. And so I'm actually just going to automate the track activator to just be off. And I'm probably honestly going to wait till like second verse at minimum to pop that in. I'm also going to try just nixing the bass here at the intro as well. When putting loops from session view into arrangement view, something to think about is just pacing the material that you have. You don't really want to give away everything right off the bat. honestly, that was really cool. That felt very nice. And now I'm actually curious if we start the verse without the bass as well. Everything must change. Okay, that's really great. I also want to do a little bit of massaging with the drums here, which is going to take a little bit more work. So I've got a couple of closed hi-hats going on here, and I don't really want to have them at the beginning. So if I just turn these suckers off. Everything must change. Super cool. We're getting this neat kind of like broken beatish kind of thing, which I am very much into. And let's trick the transition into the chorus. I can't wait. I can't wait anymore. That feels really good, and maybe I want to start the chorus with it actually. Yeah, again, I want that anymore part to push a little harder, feel a bit more propulsive. So again, I'm going to move this second hi-hat forward. I can't wait anymore, anymore. Cool, that feels really good. And let's check this transition into the second chorus. Yeah, that's still feeling really good. Okay, cool. So of like the basic elements in the track, I've got them paced pretty nicely here, where we're slowly building up the drums, we're slowly adding in the pad, and we're slowly bringing in the bass. And these like interesting arps, I just want them the whole time because they're just like really fun, but we'll get around to working them a bit. And the vocals here naturally pace themselves as well also. We've got a double on the lead vocal all throughout, and then harmonies that kind of stack themselves in the chorus and the verse. I think post-chorus, I kind of want the groove to hang out a bit longer, so I'm gonna insert 8 measures, Command I to add some time, hit enter, and then, you know, push this through. And let's just kind of listen to that as is. Cool. That feels great to me. That feels awesome. And then I'll probably just want to ride the groove out a bit further for an outro as well. So maybe give it 8 more measures, and we're, you know, about 2:45. It's kind of short. Who knows? I might stumble on something else that I want to do to really extend it, but this feels pretty solid. So I'm going to go ahead and call this an outro. Actually, I have an idea. I'm going to push this back, and there are the, you know, these anymores that I think are really cool. I'm gonna do this pretty sloppy. These vocals haven't really been cleaned up all that much, but I kind of want to just do a little dropout section. Let's try this. That's pretty solid. I don't think I want everything to drop out. So I'm actually going to bring this back, and I'm going to go ahead and mute for sure the drums. We're just going to say bye-bye for this section, and then we'll pop them back in here. And for sure the pad, maybe it's just a bass and ARP moment, or maybe this is my moment to drop the ARP. We're going to try both. Actually, I'm going to try something because there are these various other grooves that I don't have saved in this version of the project, but that's okay. I can actually grab it from the current project here and go to my initial, and under control MIDI, there are these other different options of things that I'd like played with, but really couldn't quite figure out what I wanted to do with them. So this might be a cool moment to just change it up. And yeah, they're all pretty short. So let's just try this. Yeah, that's pretty darn cool to just like right at the end here kind of have this moment where everything sort of breaks up a bit, and then we transition back into the groove. And that's it for part 1. If you want to watch me continue on in this process, then go ahead and click the video in the description below or in the card above me to watch part 2, where we work with effects and automation to create effective transitions between the various sections of this track. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider liking, subscribing, and leaving a comment. I'm working really hard to try to grow this channel to 50,000 subscribers by the end of 2026, and it's your support entirely that makes it possible. And if you want to go further in helping to sustain this channel, then consider subscribing to my Patreon. I've got 2 tiers for you. The audience tier, for those of you who just want to support the channel and get some behind the scene videos and a couple of other bonuses, and then the artist tier, which is my more comprehensive tier in which you get all of my Ableton Live presets, including a whole bunch of exclusives that aren't offered anywhere else. Again, thanks for watching, and till next time.